Okay, guys. Today we're gonna talk about hooks. I get a lot of questions at the showroom about hooks. Positioning of the hook seems to be a question that a lot of guys are asking. So we're gonna cover that today. So on a double hook rig, the trailer hook, a lot of guys will ask if I try and hide this back hook inside of the skirt, which I don't make an effort to actually hide this skirt. So this is a double 9.0 rig that I would normally run in most of my lures, and especially my 7-inch lures. And if you look, this hook is pretty much inside the skirt, which you would think is better because the hook is hidden. But I would take this same hook rig and use it inside of a 6-inch lure, and you see how much it's hanging out the back here. Even if it, in any of my lures, if it's hanging out like this, I don't worry about it at all. So I'm not an IGFA guy, but I'm pretty sure the rule is that the eye of the hook can't be outside of the skirt like that for if you were to do an IGFA tournament. And basically that's considered cheating. So my thought is that if that's cheating, that must be an advantage. So if my hook is hanging out a little bit out of the skirt, that's probably to my advantage. And the reason, especially for billfish, any type of marlin, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll swim up to the lure and they'll swat at the back of the lure to disable, because if this was a fish, they would disable the tail and then come back and eat the fish. So he's going to be swatting back here. So this hook will cover any of your sort of back end bites, and then anything that's trying to get the head, that's where your front hook will cover that bite. So if this thing was hanging back like that, that'll still be fine with me. So the other thing is, this my uncle used to always tell me, is like the fish, they don't know that that's a hook, and now this is actually swinging around. Remember, now we're pulling these lures through the water at a high speed, so this hook's going to be flopping around, which to me looks like more like a fish's tail. So again, I just wanted to cover that with you guys. I'm not super worried if my hooks hang out the back of my skirts at all. Like this is fine, like this is fine. If it's inside, that's fine as well. I don't have a preference on it, but I definitely don't try to hide the hook inside the skirt. So okay guys, so I hope this helps you guys clear up some of the questions about hook rigs. Again, the fish doesn't know that that's a hook, so don't put too much emphasis on where the hook actually is. You don't want it hanging absurdly out the back, but you don't have to hide it as well. So I hope this helps you guys. Stand by for the next video.